Here is the big picture of what happens when we have negative beliefs about ourselves. Significant life experiences led you to develop certain beliefs about yourself. You then develop certain rules or conditional assumptions that you think you need to live by in order to prevent that core belief from being activated. You then develop certain coping or compensatory strategies in order to keep people from seeing this thing that you believe about yourself. And then all of this influences each individual situation that you come across throughout your daily life and how you interpret those situations. And then you react to all those individual situations. So let's say that your parents gave a lot more attention to your high-achieving older sibling. They had unrealistically high standards of you and criticized you often. Naturally, you develop a core belief about yourself that you are not good enough or are incompetent. You then create all sorts of different rules and assumptions that you've got to live by in order to cope with this belief about yourself. If I don't make any mistakes, it will be okay. But if I do make mistakes, then it will show that I failed and that I'm not good enough and I'm incompetent. Or if I do everything on my own, then I'll be okay. But if I don't, then it will show that I'm needy and incapable. Or if I worry, then I'll be okay. If I don't worry, then I won't be prepared and it will expose my inability to deal with things. You then engage in what are called coping or compensatory strategies in order to help prevent being exposed as inadequate or incompetent or not good enough, whatever the belief is. So you might have perfectionism or unrealistically high standards of yourself. You might compare yourself unfavorably to others. You might engage in worry or rumination, self-criticism. So how do we fix this? Well, the goal is to reshape these unhelpful core beliefs about ourselves. And we do this through a process called cognitive restructuring. We might use cost-benefit analyses to analyze the various costs and benefits of living in this way and believing this about yourself. And this will allow you to help see just how much these beliefs and these unhelpful behaviors are costing you and how much they're negatively impacting your life. We also might use a lot of exposure activities or behavioral experiments in order to help you test out your theories about why you need to do all of these things to prove that you're good enough. And also to help you become more comfortable with not overachieving, not doing all of these things to try to prove yourself, because you don't need to. Overall, we tackle the problematic beliefs, thoughts, and behaviors that are all contributing and reinforcing these negative beliefs about yourself that just aren't true. And it helps you ultimately to become a more confident, content person who believes that you are valuable because you are.